Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to talk about a thing called commission. Okay, most of the people, like auto sales guys, furniture people, they're the most common people that get commission. Uh, so here's the vocab that you're going to need to know. Commission, we know, hopefully you'll learn here, is a amount earned for each item sold. That's based off of a percentage, or it can be based off of a fixed value. Okay, so it could be. We'll go over some examples here, and then in the blue are the uh, or equations and so forth that you'll need to know and get those written down. You will use those throughout the entire section. So there's four different types of examples we're going to go over here. The first one is straight commission. Okay, so this first problem we've got has the idea of selling 700 notepads, and you get 80 cents per notepad. So if you sell 700 of them and you're going to earn 80 cents per notepad, we're going to take 700, we multiply that by 80 cents. 0.80, and we get an answer of $560. Okay, so we would get $560 worth of commission based off of this first problem. The second type of problem that we've got for straight commission is they give you a sales value. So they say we've got $38,000 worth of sales, and you get 6% commission. Now, when we multiply by 6%, that is a decimal of 0.06. You can also hit the percent button on your calculator key, but we would like you to know that 6% is 0.06. So then when you multiply that, we get an answer of $2,280. Okay, so that is our two examples here. We've got a fixed amount of number of money that you get per item you sell, and we also have percentage of total sales. So those are those two examples we've got there. Okay, so we're going to look at the next idea of quota. Okay, a quota in simple terms is being able to get sales based off of reaching a certain amount of money. Okay, so in this example here, you get 12% of commission on all sales over $7,000. If you don't reach $7,000 in sales, you don't get your quota. Okay, you also get a salary as well. You get a weekly salary of $380. So if you don't meet your sales quota, you still get money, but it's not as much as it could be. In this problem, you get 12% on any sales over $7,000. You earn the $380 weekly of a weekly salary. If you sell $9,800 in 1 week, what are your total earnings for that week? So we need to figure out how much money we actually can get in commission. So we only get money on sales over 7,000. So we're going to take this 9,800, this total sales that we have, we're going to subtract out our quota. And that gives us an answer of $2,800. So when we have that $2,800, that is the amount of money that we're going to take times our commission percentage. So 2,800 is now what we multiply by 12%, which is 0.12. It's a terrible zero, by the way. Don't ever start on the bottom and try working around. Just don't work well. So we times that by 0.12, and we get an answer of $336. Okay, now if we never got a weekly salary, this would be our answer. But since we do get a weekly salary, we take that $336 that we earned in commission, and we add that into our weekly salary, which is $380, and we end up with an answer of $716. And that is our final answer. Okay, so we find out how much money we can actually make on commission by taking the amount that we sold minus the quota price, take that value times our commission percentage, add it in with our weekly salary, and we get our quota. So that would be example 2. Example 3 deals with an idea of graduated commission. Okay, graduated commission says that you start off with a smaller percentage in sales, and then as you sell more, you get a higher percentage of it. Okay, so we look at this problem, you get 4% on the first $10,000 and 10% on any sales over that. Okay, so the second part is very similar to what we just did with the quota, but now if we don't meet that $10,000, we only get 4%. So if we have $38,000 in sales, what's our commission? So we need to figure out, I have 38,000. Is that bigger than 10,000? We know that is. So I'm going to subtract out 10,000. So we have two different values. I've got 28,000. We also have 10,000. These are our two commissions that we get. 28,000, we get a 10% commission on that 28,000. This first 10,000, we get only a 4%. So it's, in your problems they might jump it up even more, but the first 10,000 you get 4% here. Everything else you get 10%. So we're going to take 28,000 and we times that by 10%, which is 0.10, and we get an answer of $2,800. And we take this $10,000, we're going to multiply that by 4%, which is 0.04. When we do that, we get an answer of $400. These are our two commission prices. We add those together. Final answer, $3,200 or $3,200. Okay, and then the last example we've got is if they give us two number values. They tell us what we earn in commission, which is $450, and they tell us what we earn in sales, or what we had in sales, which was 4,000, and they're looking for a rate, which is a percentage. So to figure that out, we're going to take the small number divided by the big number. So commission goes on top, divide that by sales, we get an answer of 0.1125, and that answer turns into 11.3%. So that is the rate of commission that we get for the problem. Okay, so keep an eye on what they're asking us. They'll, the type of problem that we get will determine what example you need to look at to help yourselves out. Best of luck, and we'll see you later.